This video guide will cover the layout and basic navigation of Blackboard Collaborate. If you're already familiar with it from another course, feel free to jump right in. Otherwise, we'll go over the layout right now. This is the first screen you see once you've joined the session. I've already joined it. On the bottom there are 4 buttons. The first one is your avatar, which shows your status. The green check mark means I'm present. If I need to step away but not leave the session, I can click my avatar and I can click away. Once I'm finished with support, got my solution, whatever the case is, I can then go leave the session if I need to. These feedback options we really don't use in our support. The second button is the mute button. If I click it, I'm going to see my microphone level changing as I talk. This means people can hear me. Everybody in the room can hear me. So I want to remember that. If I don't want people to hear what I'm saying, I need to make sure I'm muted and there's going to be a slash through it. Third button is the video. Again, I blocked my camera. You do not need a webcam to get real-time virtual support, but if you do have your webcam available to the app, then this is where you show or not show the video feed. And then the last button is going to be the raise hand button. If there are other students, other people in the room, you have a question, there's nobody lab staff with you at the current moment, you're going to click the raise hand button. The moderators will see it, and then they're going to contact you. You say, how are they going to contact me? On the right hand side is the Collaborate panel. We're going to go ahead and open that. We're going to see 4 buttons, 3 of which we're going to use. The first one is chat. Moderators can contact you using the chat feature. It's going to show up, and the printout or transcript would appear right here. If you need to send a message, you can choose to send a message to everyone, meaning anybody in the room is going to see it. I would caution here that nothing's private. You're using TCC software, so just remember that. If you need to send a message or ask a question of just the moderators, then you can do that as well. So I simply click on it. I can type whatever I want. Need to know something. Hit the enter button, and it's going to appear on the transcript with the time. Again, somebody answers me, it's going to appear below, and I can keep chatting. You know how to use the chat probably. Second button is a list of attendees. Essentially anybody in a room with you, their name's going to appear. So you're going to have moderators, you might have another student, whatever the case is. Third option is going to be the screen share or share content button. The only thing you're really going to need to use in this is this right here, share application screen. We're going to cover screen sharing in another video guide, so we'll go over that later. Fourth is going to be settings. If for some reason you need to set up your camera or microphone again, or if you wanted to change the volume of the speaker, you can, but for the most part you're not going to be using these settings. The big ones that you're going to be using are the chat and then the share content button.